Hi everyone. So today's webinar is on PowerPoint, which is a way of making a presentation. But so if you open PowerPoint, you'll be taken to this screen. And in order to create a presentation, there's a few just themes here if you want something to start off with, or you can go to blank presentation and it'll create a new slide for you. So a PowerPoint presentation will always start like this. And where it says click to add title, say we're making a PowerPoint on how to cure a headache. That's not how you spell headache. That's it. So I just clicked on the text box in the middle and started typing. So then this is our title slide. And then then you can go to home, which is at the top left. And then you can see new slide. And if you press it, you'll see this. Now these icons here show you some different things you can add to your slide. For example, you can add a table or a chart or maybe a video. If you don't know what any of these mean, you can just hover over it with your mouse. You'll see a little bit of text that shows what it is. Then down here, you'll see something called notes. If you click that, there'll be some notes and you can see these are useful for when you're presenting. If you can't remember everything, you can consult these and you'll be able to use those to help you. So I type notes, presentation, and I'll show you how to look at these later. So that I can add a table here. If you're pressing insert table, the insert tab here, and click table. So when you click table, you'll see this grid with squares. So each square represents one box of your table. So for example, if I want to do a 3x3 table, I would go 3 across and 3 down. And you'll see a little preview on your slide of what it looks like. When you're satisfied, you just click on the box you're on, and the table will appear on your slide. And then to move it, you just have to move your mouse around, and on the top edge, you'll see these 4 arrows, and you can drag it anywhere you want and let go to drop it in. So now say you've done your presentation, but you don't really like how it looks. For that, you can go up to the Design tab. The Design tab has several different themes that just adjust how it looks. So you can hover over any of these themes, and it'll change how your slide looks. Once you're satisfied, or if you like it, just click. For more, you can use these to scroll up and down. And say I want this theme, I just click it. Now you'll notice if I go back here, there's different variants. So what this is just different colors. So maybe I want something like this for more contrast. And when you do that, it'll change all of the slides at the same time, so you don't have to go through each one in order to change it. So then let's say we're doing just some remedies. So I know some that came up were drink lots of fluids. And then to add another one, I'll just press enter. And then you can say hot water and eucalyptus. And then let's say want to add a picture of one of these things, you can go up to the top left again, and next to home there's insert. Then you'll see pictures, and if you click it, you can go to online pictures, which will be at the bottom of the little menu that pops up. Then there's also stock images. So need it to load. Then let's say we want hot water. So you can type hot water in the search bar at the top and press enter to search. And then you can scroll through different images. And I'll just pick this first one. Then if you go down to the bottom of the little square will be insert. And if you press insert, it'll go onto your slide. And for some reason, it isn't working again. But you'd see the image, and that around it, there'd be some dots that you could drag to adjust the size. And you would also be able to move it around. And then if we go back to home, which is at the top left, you can click the new slide again. And let's say you want to compare different remedies. So if I click the comparison, I'll see this, and we can do pros and cons. And then here on the left, we can add pros, and on the right, we would add cons. And then down here, you would just type what kinds of pros and cons you want. And then let's say when we're presenting, we want some transitions. At the top menu, you can see transitions, and if you click it, you'll see various transitions, and this is what will play between slides. So if I, for example, select morph, it'll show how the slides will move, and then on the next slide, I can go to transitions and maybe I'll do something else, push, and it'll always play the transition so you can see what it looks like. And the next transitions, there'll be animations. So if you click it, you can select something on your slide and then press animations, which is next to transitions. And you'll see different options, and you can also scroll. Let's say we want it to spin, press spin. And then when we present, this will spin when we go to the slide. So then at the bottom, there'll be a little icon. It looks kind of like a screen you would pull down to project, say, a movie. If you click it, you can see Slideshow. And just by clicking, you can see the transition played. And if I click again, you can see the remedy spins around the slide. I can go to the next slide. And on the right, you would see speaker notes. If you added any, when you're done, you can just press the escape key on your keyboard, or you can click again and you'll see end of slideshow, click to exit. If you click on that, you'll be taken back to the regular PowerPoint. Yeah, that's how to use PowerPoint.